Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, this one's a little different today. I'm inside because the garden season is over. And with the garden season being over, I think it's time to really focus on my exercise because um, I was walking 5 days a week and then doing the garden, and that was most of my exercise. But about 3 weeks ago, my sister, we walked together and we about two blocks, maybe three from each other. So we meet up and we walk. And that particular day, when we separated and she went to her house and I came to my house, two dogs got after her and she stepped into a pothole, fell down, and broke three toes. And luckily, she was able to get up. She said she was in pain, but she got up because the dogs kept coming after her. And she had a pepper spray and she sprayed it and they ran off. But I mean, it was also strange to me because that morning on our walk, we were going over all the experiences that we had had with dogs. And all summer long, she never carried her pepper spray. She kept forgetting to carry it. And that particular day, she had it. I said, whoa, that was really something. But since I'm not walking, I know I have to do other things to exercise. And so I have been jumping on the trampoline at least 3 times a week and doing other things. But I'm going to try to start doing that trampoline every day because with the walking, and then I start jumping on the trampoline. I do 15 minutes and I do other things on it. I do jumping jacks. I march in place. So doing that 15 minutes, I'm doing different movements on the trampoline. But I have noticed that my legs are so much stronger. And um, I thought the walking was enough, but I'm finding out walking is not enough. Walking is good, but I really like the trampoline. Also, I'm still doing my squats. So I'm trying to figure out a routine where I can get all this in roughly about 30 minutes in the morning and do this every morning. I want to feel like it's just like brushing my teeth and combing my hair and getting dressed in the morning. That's part of it, doing that. And I was just wondering, are anybody else out there doing any exercises? And if so, what are you doing? Because when you get 70 plus, you got to keep that body moving if you want it to move and don't want to have to be dependent on others. To me, I listen to a lot of people with a lot of complaints, and I have come to the conclusion some of these complaints is just muscles, and we got to keep those muscles strong. And I have been binging on these podcasts.
To see more about prevention rather than sort of early treatment and reverse the major threat to the Western world, which is our poor diet, which is essentially killing us and giving half the population of the US diabetes and obesity. Ultra processed food is the number one killer in this, and the studies are clearly linking ultra-processed foods and microbiome dysfunction, and we've just let it happen. We just let all these chemicals come into our food system without a proper testing, and the science is now showing that many of these emulsifiers that glue stuffed food together, the artificial sweeteners, the sugar alcohols, all these things that you see in ultra-processed foods have a negative effect on our microbiome. So
it's called Zoe, and I don't know whether anyone else have heard of them or listened to them, but they're very good because they do science-based, and they have different doctors coming in and they're interviewing them, and it's a lot of great information. And like as I said, it's science-based. They talk about science, nutrition, and just the body, everything. How your mind and how your gut affects everything. I mean, it's just amazing. I think everybody need to check it out. I don't talk about diet and exercise that much in my videos because I don't feel like I'm an authority. I'm learning just like everyone else, and I just I may mention things like you should get the plastic out of your diet. You should buy organic. Just basic things. But I feel like and grow your own food, of course. But it's just something that's just so important when you get older, is to keep moving. I look at people younger than me, and they're all stiff, they can't move. And I just want to improve on what I've done. When after listening to these videos, I know I'm on the right track, and I know how important it is. A lot of people don't feel like what you eat is important, but it is so important. You can't go take a car that run on premium gas and put regular gas in there and think it's going to run. And that's the same way with our body. And I hear people, oh, I'm going back to eat like my ancestors ate. Our ancestors did not live in the environment that we are living in. Nowhere near the pollution that we have, nowhere near the chemicals that we have. And I just feel like all of this is new, and we're kind of feeling out. Hopefully, the next generations will do better. And from what I see, it's going to be rough, because I was shocked when I found out so many people did not cook. I mean, cooking from scratch was just basic, something you did. But it's so many things that's surprising, and I don't want to go down that. But that's all I have for today. I just really wanted to see if there was anybody else out there. Give me some suggestions. What are you doing? Do you have a morning routine with exercise? Let me know, especially you seniors and even the young people, because I always felt like when you were 40, you were still young. Even when I was in my 40s, I didn't feel old. I still don't feel old, but it seemed like after you get in your 40s, you start going downhill. So you got to get started earlier. The earlier you start, the easier to be, and the less you will deteriorate. So this is Lady P. Peace and love. Until next time, I'm out.